Today's Bible verse coming from Romans chapter 1 verse 16, King James Version. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew, and also to the Greek. Romans 1:16 is a Bible verse that states that the gospel is the power of God to save all who believe. It is often considered central theme of the book of Romans. Here's an explanation of this verse. Number 1. The gospel is the power of God. The verse states that the gospel is a power from God that brings salvation to all who believe. Number 2, the gospel is for everyone. The verse states that the gospel is for everyone, regardless of their ethnicity. Number 3, the gospel is a declaration of righteousness. The verse states that the gospel is a declaration of righteousness by God, which is achieved through faith. And lastly, number 4, Paul was not ashamed of the gospel. Paul was not ashamed of the gospel because he believed in its message and its power to save. Paul was ready to preach the gospel. Paul was willing to preach the gospel even when it put his life at risk because he believed in his message. Amen.